great animal to have. Bottom feeders. Not bottom feeders. Very important. Just eating whatever they can. We're not late. 9 p.m., brother. 9 p.m. We haven't changed it. 9 on Saturdays. What is up, everybody? Oh, yeah. Yeah. 8 on Friday, 9 on Saturday. Are we going to change it? Nope. Sorry, it's confusing. I used to think, true, but a lot of people don't. They're telling me I don't know if you remember, people are joining in the stream like an hour in. They're like, I just got the alert, you're live.
I got it. That's good. I got it.
Okay. Got the intro song fixed. I think I might change it up. Why not? Oh, he said I could use whatever I wanted. To the mic real quick.
Let's rally people to get to 1,000. Damn it!
We're close to 1,000.
Well, we've been close to 1,000 forever.
Now we're even closer.
Well, one closer only because we lost like 3 in one night. I don't know. I must have said something offensive.
Maybe. You might have. It happens. What my baby mama hoe ass, Don Jolly, Cook a Caveman, Jason Scholl, Blood Logos. What is up, dudes? I hate talking like that. I'm done talking like that. Why'd I use that tone? Stupid. All right, well, my baby mama hoe ass, what's a better song? You better answer this one right. What's a better song?
He's busy. We're building a tower. Like architects.
You'll get it later. Nope. Shit. I gotta go grab the... Probably.
You should play that Hugo Chilada video.
No.
Why?
All right. It's degenerate. Oh, you... What if there were two dudes doing that?
It's not.
Okay, it's not, but that would be homosexual, right?
Yeah.
We'll talk about it. We'll pull it
Now
up.
we got a conversation.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Now we got a conversation.
We're back to this debate. All right.
That's sex, though, right there. That song.
Oh, you like it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm proud of it.
That's you? Nice. It's good.
I made that.
I like it.
I've been trying to make everything.
Mrs. Quesadilla, I saw that yesterday you made a clip I'm wondering where these clips are, because I need to start pumping clips. If y'all would send me the clips, I'll just start posting them all the time. I will make a copy and pasteable link thing, and I'll just send it out all the time. Well, I don't want to waste time after the intro's over. I got more important shit to talk about.
Why don't you have a meeting on your own time?
This is my time.
This is our time.
Damn it.
Pal.
Well, I'm discussing our business. Hi, no.
I don't know why that...
Fine, I'll have a business convo now then. How's that? Guys, if y'all make clips and want to send it to me, if you've got my information, I'll post that shit. I need clips. And I believe you, Nick, just recently gave me access to the Instagram.
We've got the Instagram going. Instagram seems to be where it's at. And yeah, we've got the Opus clip. The problem is we're not spending tons of money on the Ultra membership to be able to clip every show.
Well, and here's what's important about that is if these are non-Opus clips, they're free. So Mrs. Quesadilla did say she needs the login. So if you'll pass that along, that'd be great. I don't have any of this information. I use the Google password automatic thing because I don't want to remember all that shit. And it's worked out pretty good for a while.
I got to create her a login. I'll do it.
Yeah. So those will do great.
Yeah.
Well, they won't, but they'll do better than nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't even know if the Opus clip will do well. But on YouTube...
I'll say this. Nothing's not working.
What do you mean?
We should do something instead of nothing.
Yeah,
Nothing's
we should
not
also
working.
read this comment by Caveman in the house, everybody. He sends a big $5. He says, clips of Fed posting Ville is worth every penny. I only Fed post in other countries.
Look up here. Look, no, up here on the screen. There we go. The progress bar filled up a little bit.
I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? You're just pointing in the air.
I'm pointing up at the screen. I'm telling you to look at the screen.
Yeah, well, I thought that you made another thing where you're just like, look at the picture of this retard. Do that thing.
Oh,
Take this portrait of a single cloud.
Yeah, I thought it was something like that. But anyway, thanks for kicking off with a nice tip, $5 from Caveman. Yeah, I only Fed post in other nations where it's legal. As an American, I could talk about killing politicians and encourage it all over the world. I mean, I'm not going to do that here in my own country. That would be illegal. Anywho,
I've got the goals posted. Now, I know what you're wondering. Which one's which? So, this one's the Rumble goal. Why is it more than that one? Because that's the Stream Elements goal.
Oh.
And that one, we get all the money out of Stream Elements.
I like
Rumble
that.
takes 40%.
Push that.
So that one, yeah. If y'all want to help me get back to work, I got car parts to buy. I got some repairs I got to make on a truck that a good friend is giving me this week. But it has to be drivable. So I can get back to work. Giving me
for free.
Well, not for free.
I mean, are you paying money?
I'm paying time, energy, effort, work, creativity.
That car's fucked. I've seen your past free cars. It's not good.
Shut up.
Am I wrong?
What are my past free cars?
Okay, you want to get into it?
Yeah, let's get into this.
Jiz Mahoney, loaner, Honda Accord.
The one that CC stole.
Oh, yeah. So you also had a car you were borrowing stolen by a woman.
Stolen by a Puerto Rican woman.
But my memory of that car was you stole a case of creamers, allegedly, from some restaurant you were working at. You know, the little individual creamer cups? Mm-hmm. And you left them in your back seat along with a bunch of other trash. And I guess like a bunch of them got cracked open, probably when you threw like a bowling ball on it or some shit. And then they just festered back there. I was
doing a lot of bowling back then.
Yeah, sour milk.
Okay, and then I scrubbed the seats clean, and they were fine.
I'd love to talk to Jiz Mahoney.
What other free cars have I got?
I don't want to give away his name, but
sure,
he owns a car dealership.
That wasn't free. I paid money for that.
How much money?
I paid $1,300 for that car.
You still have that car, right?
I do, yeah. And, by the way, looks great.
What was the one that you got that you wrecked like 17 times?
That same car.
Yeah, it doesn't look great, bud.
The Mitsubishi Galant.
Galant. Yeah, it doesn't look
the
great.
old Diamante.
When you say looks great, what do you mean by that?
Interior. I didn't wreck the interior of my car. Look, man, you're really making a great case for people to tip to me so I could fix up this car. I appreciate it. Definitely not sabotaging at all.
That's what I do.
You fucking asshole.
Don't worry about it. Those donations are those tips. No. Fuck that. No, you always stop saying donations. They're tips. They're officially donations again.
Today they're donations.
Guys, send in
Today, this is a donation. A poor fat retard needs your help. And, even $6, $5, $6, whatever. It helps towards my goal so I can get back to
the angels.
with your help. Keep going.
I don't know the words after that.
Just repeat the line. There you go.
Is it fly away?
Far away?
I don't fucking know.
In the arms of an angel.
I don't know. Speaking of being
away. I don't know.
Speaking of being in the arms of an angel, a nun in Israel was pushed down like a 5-year-old being accosted by a playground bully.
It's horrible.
Which is also kind of like a snapshot, if you will, of a larger problem. An entire nation bullying another nation of fine people, fine folks. That nation would be Israel. But what am I talking about? I don't know. Let's look it up. There was a nun in Israel beaten by a random extremist. Once again, greatest ally.
Assaulted in a horrible way. We'll pull up the video in just a second, but defenseless nun walking around, minding her own business.
Yeah, if it was some regular woman, it would be gross, But what if that woman wasn't defenseless? Let's say she had a knife. You know what I mean? Then it's like, well, I guess it's not as bad. She had a knife. She could have defended herself. You know who can't? A nun who has shunned violence, dedicated her life to the Lord.
Surprise attack, too.
Yeah. Because that's how they do it, folks.
Yeah, it's not like it's not like she had plenty of warning or provoked an attack. Walking around minding her own business, and I'm getting it zoomed in and scaled appropriately right now. Oh, that's not good. I got to fix this.
But keep in mind, that nun was promised to him to be pushed down 3,000 years ago. Here's the reason that he didn't attack her from the front is because he's a weak little Israeli boy. And she probably would have won that fight had she chosen to not turn the other cheek.
Yeah, he did it because he's a fucking coward. And, little sneaky son of a bitch. All right, there we go. That looks much better. All right. Yep, just look at that.
Wow.
What a great guy.
Yeah, that's just the shoes, by the way. His running shoes, paid for by America.
Oh, yeah.
It helped. No, wait. Oh, yeah, no, he kicks her on the ground.
Yeah. Further beating her. These are not good people. These are not good people. They're not your friends. And to anyone who keeps insisting that Israel and the Jews are allies to Christians or Americans, go ahead and show them this as just a crumb of the mountain of evidence showing that this is what they do. This is what they think of you.
I find it, I shouldn't say funny. I shouldn't say that. I find it funny that this is just another in a long line of 6 million examples of why you really should question these people and their motives. Because it's like this is one guy pushing down one nun, okay? Maybe he's crazy. Maybe he's a crazy psychopath. Isolated incident. Oh, wait, no. No. You got Lebanon, Palestine, Syria. You've got basically the entire Middle East which is just, it's this video over and over again, except done to nation states, all with the backing of old Uncle Sam.
Look, you can use that as a huge, wide-scale thing of it happening. You can also just look at isolated incidents like this. This is not uncommon, all right? You've all heard the stories. Christians getting spat on in Israel.
That doesn't happen a lot. Sorry. It does.
Did you get a check or something?
Fuck no, dude. I'm going hard in the paint on these people from Israel because I have not received a check, nor have I even been promised a check. But if I ever was promised a check, I would wait till I got that in the mail before I defended them. Because I've heard tell stories of, get this, it's going to sound crazy. It's very out of character. The government of Israel promising people checks if they do certain things, they defend certain things, they propagandize positively certain things for the state, and then not paying them. Shocker, right? It'd be funny if you got a check for, like if Israel called, if like Netanyahu called you up, you know, like $7,000 for you to help sweep this nun pushing fiasco under the rug, right? And you go, you know what? You're a scumbag, but I'm poor. I'll take your $7,000. He's like, I want you to get on Murder the Media Live tonight, and I want you to say, you know what? That nun called him the N-word. Called him the K-word.
Oh, that's the N-word for the Ks.
Yeah, it is. You know the term, do you know where the term keikel comes from?
No.
This is how the show gets banned. So the term kike, K-I-K-E, racial slur against Jews from just against Jews, right? Very offensive term. You don't want to say that. Disparaging, gross. It's like saying nigger. You don't do that. Nobody likes that. But a lot of people don't know where the term came from. So back in the day in America, when we would receive immigrants on Ellis Island, you know, everybody would sign. Well, there was a lot like sign, like this is my signature. I'm coming into the country. Thank you for welcoming me in. I won't subvert your society or anything. And a lot of the illiterate Jews and illiterate anybody coming into the country, a lot of people couldn't write. They didn't have a signature. They didn't know how to write their name. So most people would put an X, right? Well, the Jews, they found that the X was too close to a cross. Too close to a cross. So they would make a different mark called a keikel.
Oh.
Fuck shit, man.
Randy West with $4.20.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
achieve it.
Look at that. Look at that. It went up.
Look at that
It
going.
went up.
Hell yeah, Randy.
It's working. Ooh, another near flawless execution day on the stream for me. Let's hope it keeps running smooth, especially when we get to the product placement part. But thank you so much, Randy West. And Extanglia, don't worry, the show will not get banned. YouTube just strings us along and lets us stay a small channel just to further humiliate us. Anyway, like you were saying, the keikel.
Yeah, now, I don't actually know. We'll have to look this up live on air. I don't know what the mark of a keikel is, right? But I think that they would put a dot, or no, they'd put a circle because it's much less like a cross. That's how the name kike came about, believe it or not. What my baby mama Hoas confirms by saying, this is basic Jewry 101, Vil Nomerly. Well, thank you for confirming. That's how that name came about. So anyways,
I tried to look it up. All I'm getting is pictures of kayaks.
Yeah.
Not the same thing.
No. You know how on the internet, people will say things like grape or PDF file?
Yeah.
Yeah, we should just start saying kayak.
The kayaks. Yeah. Nice. Okay.
Caveman says refusal to use the X because it looks like a cross. Disgusting rodent. Here's another thing people might not know about Israel, right? As we're talking about who our greatest ally is not. I think a lot of people might not be aware of this, but this is true. You can look it up. When doing math in Israel, in the schools, OKCJP sends $2 and he says in. The letter in. I will donate an I.
Yeah. We will read the next rant if you guys can spell it out. All right?
Yeah.
Come on.
Also,
do it.
Caveman sends, there it is, $2. He says, check out Keichel's Edition sign. Pure comedy. Okay, I think he's saying what I'm about to talk about. If you are in a school in Israel and you're doing math, let's say you're adding two numbers together, right? Let's say you're adding 2 plus 2, which equals 4, right? So when you do that arithmetic in your head, you might picture a 2 and then a plus sign and a 2. And then an equal sign and a 4. Not in Israel, folks. In Israel, they don't use a plus sign when they do math. I think it's probably the only country in the world that doesn't.
Yeah.
Why? Why don't they use a plus sign? Why don't you use a plus sign, Israel?
I know why.
Can you guess?
I know why.
Give me a guess.
Because it looks like a cross.
Yep. Them's are facts. Now, I don't want to spend the entire time deriding Jewish people. Controversial statement. I think that there's plenty of fine Jewish people. But the math doesn't add up, by the way. Caveman says 2 plus 2 equals 6 million.
Well, yeah, because when they do their math, it's with
Right.
interest. So
Anyway, I don't want to stay on this subject. I get tired of it from time to time. But then I just watch a video of a nun getting pushed by some Jewish extremist, and I'm not tired of it anymore.
I mean, look, we don't have to stay on it. It's the main thing I picked for the topic of the show, but it's just one more example of what I've been saying for the last week and a half. When you're talking to people that are not privy to what's going on with this sort of stuff and call you crazy or J-Spurg, anti-Semitic, for just telling the truth of what's obviously going on in the world, and what's going on in the world is... Let me cut to it. This, right? What's going on in the world is this.
Roll
Use
it
this
from the
as-
top. Roll it from the top.
Yeah, right here. This is what's going on in the world.
Oh, look, go back to the beginning.
All right.
He runs like a fucking queer.
Yeah.
Can you say that on YouTube?
Yeah. Yeah, I think can you say queer?
Runs
Guys,
like
let
a
us know.
queer. Show him running one more time. Watch this.
Yeah.
What a limp-wristed.
Hands out, running like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's not enough
What a
for him.
homo.
He goes back and kicks her.
Yep.
And then some bystanders say, "Hey, what are you doing?" And he goes, "She's a nun." And they go, "Carry on." No,
Yeah.
they stopped him.
Here come the rabbis that go, "You're on recording. What are you doing?"
Yeah, I'm glad that the Orthodox guys ran up to stop it. But anyway, we actually do have a picture of the perpetrator, believe it or not.
We do.
And Israel is claiming he's been arrested and is being questioned. Now, when was the last time Israel said we've arrested somebody and we're questioning them over this thing? Oh, it was when they were pulverizing the statue of Jesus in Lebanon. Yeah, Israel arrested the soldier that was sledgehammering the face of Christ in Lebanon and the guy who was recording it. And no charges were filed, and they were released, even though they'll face the fullest extent of the IDF law or what.
The fullest extent of nothing. Don't worry. They will get the most severe nothing.
Yeah, they let those guys go too, which shouldn't be surprising when you factor in. Remember when those IDF soldiers were raping that guy? Do you remember the IDF rape soldiers?
Yes.
And they all were like blocking the view with their shields of this sexual assault on a man, by the way. Not that it would be better on a woman, but it just seems like their deranged rapist homosexuality knows no bounds. Like that. I mean, it's not gay if you're an IDF soldier and you rape a guy.
Yeah, that's not gay.
Because he's Amalek. And it was promised to them 3,000 years ago that you could do that. Holy shit.
Sounds man. Tipped $100.
Here you go.
Is the
All right, shut it down. We got a car to
Oh,
fix.
shit.
Let's go.
Whoa. We got a what? Oh, yeah. We got to go fix that truck.
I'm going to let you read that. Woo.
That's crazy. I was just editing that picture of the Jew to have payas and blood on his mouth.
You know what I can guarantee you? The guy that donated that probably wasn't Jewish.
Probably not. Probably not. Here we go. It didn't work out great. It's horrible editing tools.
Fuck is it? What is that? That's terrible.
Look, I had limited tools at the. All right, let me go to the Stream Elements dashboard. Zounds, man.
Is that a new name? Do we know this awesome person?
Well, I don't know him. I don't know. Well, I don't know who that is. I might know him, but thank you so much for the $100, Zounds, man. He says 6 is the loneliest number. 6 is the loneliest number. Not when you multiply it by 1,000,000. And I don't know where I was going with that. Thank you so much for the $100. I appreciate it. Look, we're already over half the goal. Already over half.
Look at that. That's impressive. Thank you so much for that. That's very generous. We really appreciate that.
Just for transparency, it's what is it? Wheel hub assemblies.
Yeah.
Tie rod ends.
1 gram.
I gotta get U-joints. Huh?
1 gram.
Don't.
1 gram of blow.
Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this?
Because it's donation money. They want you to have a good time.
Fucking...
Oh, and before I
Take
forget,
this portrait of a single cloud.
before I forget, I don't know if you'll be able to find this. It was trending earlier, but a guy that I really like and I find funny, he's made some great points in the past. A guy is a comic named Ari Shaffir. You heard of him?
Amazing racist.
Yeah, he was on Rogan, I guess very recently, and this one little clip went viral where he was basically saying, so what if it's not 6 million? You know, what if it was only 600? You know? And then Joe Rogan was like, yeah, I mean, like, it's still a travesty. Like, what's the difference? You know, what if it was 1 million versus 6? So now it's like the narrative is even shifting in the mainstream where it's like, I think that maybe they're like, look, we're not going to be, you know, because of the Cookie Monster thing, because of social media, we might want to shift from the 6 million. We might want to change that narrative before everybody knows.
They did the pizza math.
Yeah, like let's shake that up now. Let's get ahead of it. Let's get out in front of it and be like, what if it was 600,000? You know? Is there that much of a difference?
Yes.
I think you should find that clip.
Yeah,
it was.
There's 10 times the difference, really, and it's still an over-exaggerated number.
Yeah, the number's going. That 6 million number is going mainstream for people going, really? Now, I'm not saying. I'd never say that it wasn't totally, absolutely 6 million. I'd never say that. But it's weird that Joe Rogan and Ari Shaffir might be saying that.
Where'd you see that clip?
Just put in, it was on X, but if you put in Rogan, Ari, you know, whatever, I don't, Tang, good seeing you, buddy.
Good to see you, Tang.
Good seeing you. You know, I was thinking about our buddy the other day, our buddy Tang and our buddy Hugo.
Yeah.
Both their real names. And I got the chance to hang out with them a couple weeks ago, I guess. And, you know, they left.
It's the internet.
Well, yep, that sounded like it was it. And I had this weird thing happen, right? I was like, you know what? I really like that duo. As much as they pretend to hate each other, they're best friends. And it's really sweet. But I got to thinking, I was like, you know, I've just been partying for what was supposed to be 2 days. And I just kept it going for a few more just because I didn't want to let go, you know? And then at the end of it, I finally let it sink in that all my friends were gone again and everything. And I was like, I can't just keep drinking and partying, you know? What would make me feel better right now? I'm being very candid, you guys. Don't attack me too much for this sob story. But I go, you know, in this moment, I'd just like to go to a maybe a nice little Mexican restaurant with my buddies Tang and Hugo. Just hang out, eat chips and salsa, and laugh a little bit.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It doesn't always have to be this big blowout. But anyway, okay, here's the clip I was talking about where you're starting to see. Now, keep in mind, too, folks, if it's on Joe Rogan, at this point, there's probably a reason it's on Joe Rogan. And then it went viral on X, and there's probably a reason it went viral on X. My prediction is that they're trying to get out in front of the 6 million number before too many people are like, that's a little high.
Yeah.
And try to make you think like, well, what if it wasn't? What if it was less than that? Does that really change things? Anyway, here's the clip.
Yes.
Here's the clip I was talking about.
And it's like there's a weird time now where people are enjoying questioning the numbers of people that died in the Holocaust.
It's an internet retarded. It's just kind of like,
but just
fun.
like, oops. But there is some weirdness to it, and one of the weirdness to it is like there's some photos of like Auschwitz and a lot of these other camps that they took after the camps were liberated, and they had people go there and they took photos of them. Like pretending that these people were at the camps.
Like just putting shit out there.
They were done after the fact.
Yeah.
But there's also tons of videos of...
It was only 1 million?
Right.
So that's okay somehow? You want to justify it in your head?
Yeah, that's where it's weird.
I don't know. If it was 600 people, I'd be like, ugh.
Right.
Well,
It's
weird.
clearly there was a lot of people.
It was a lot.
I don't know what the number is, but if it was...
Joe, it's 6.
Or if it was 1 million or 3 million.
You do know.
It's like to catch people. Like, no, you guys said it was 6. Like,
They're
and
also,
then the thing is, like, it's
the 30s and 40s, so it's like,
right.
I don't know how to, we're guessing. We don't have to.
Well, I don't think it's much of a guess. I think you guys might be guessing. I think in the 30s and 40s, we had something, global census data.
Yeah, but no, fuck that. Like, that's never been given any leeway before whatsoever. And now on the biggest podcast in the world, they're floating it out there. It's like, what? It was the 30s and 40s. I mean, so maybe the number's off a little bit. Maybe it's off a lot. I don't know. Does that really change things? I'm like, yeah, significantly. Yeah,
It kind of does.
It really does. It kind of sets the precedent for a narrative of what else is being exaggerated. I don't know.
Could it be everything?
Tyranny number 1. Thank you, Tyranny number 1. He sends a $5 donation.
Oh, it's a donation.
I was just killing time, so it popped up on the screen. That's a lot of pikes needed. It's a lot of pikes.
A lot of pikes.
Now, I
Throw up
know
the pikes, guys.
I know people might be thinking, oh, he's just saying things like kayak. No, it's like a stake.
It's like a staff with a really sharp blade on the end. A pike. The YouTube audience isn't familiar with piking the way our Rumble crowd is.
Somebody
Throw up them pikes. Throw
Yeah.
up the pikes. Throw up 6 million of them.
So
or
that's,
1 million. I don't think the number matters.
I didn't know we were going to roll into that Rogan clip, but I'm glad it reminded me of it because, yeah, that's like I said, it's kind of a big deal. And I feel like Rogan's been compromised for a long time. Not trying to get all conspiratorial or anything. But, remember when Theo Vaughn was on and he said all that? He just did it. He just vomited a bunch of truth. And Joe was like, we got to get you off those antidepressants, man. You sound crazy. And everybody's like, that's weird. He was just being a human. But all right. And now this happens. And you go... I can't say somebody who's like, look, we're gonna They get a call from the PR people, and they're like, look, we're gonna start working on bringing that number down and making people comfortable with it being actually lower. So we need you to get out there and start floating the idea that maybe it wasn't even possible for that number to be that high. But does that really make a difference? Joe, I think I've given you the baseline here. You can roll with it, Joe. You're a professional. And he's like, yeah, I got it. Let's bring on Ari to kind of cement this, Yeah. And now the ball is rolling on
So what
maybe
if it was?
5,500,000. I don't know.
Yeah.
It was the 30s and 40s.
They didn't know how to count back then. They were using crosses in their addition.
They didn't know how to account. Okay, let's change the subject. People get bored. The numbers drop. Who's everybody's favorite podcast talk show host right now? If you were just off the top of your head, who would you say is likable? Not Joe Rogan, but who's everybody like? You know what? He's a popular guy. Sure, he worked at Fox. His dad was in the CIA. But I'm a big fan of.
Look, I'm not a big fan of podcasters or anything like that, but I am a big fan of Dr. Tom's Hillbilly Magic, right? I don't know if you guys are privy to what this rub is. It's the best rub I've ever had. Dr. Tom's Hillbilly Magic, a hand-selected blend of locally sourced spices. Look at them. Just right on the tongue. How's that taste, pal?
It tastes like heaven. It tastes like sunshine.
Dr. Tom's Hillbilly Magic has that sweet, smoky blend with no sugar, by the way. Diabetic friendly, guys. Look at him doing those Dr. Tom's bumps. Woo! Dr. Tom's Hillbilly Magic is unlike other rubs because it contains no cancerous decaking agents. As you can see, my bottle is going down. I use this a couple times a week, and look at how far that goes. It's just so rich in flavor. Dr. Tom's Hillbilly Magic is also bottled in a BPA-free plastic bottle. That means no microplastics in your balls. Still not sure where they float around in the women, the lady balls. I don't know.
Outer labia.
They just float around the outer labia. No microplastics, no cancerous decaking agents, no sugar. This is veteran-owned and operated, and everything is sourced and made in the United States of America. Dr. Tom's Hillbilly Magic. Your wife will love your meat. And you can buy this at drtomshillbillymagic.com. Why am I not seeing the stinger? That's interesting.
Maybe it's covered up by the other thing. What's up, donks? Long time no see.
Dr. Tom's Hillbilly Magic.
Go to drtomshillbillymagic.com. Is that the website? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep. Dr. Tom's Hillbilly Magic. That's long.
No punctuation, no dots. It's
Did he try to get hillbillymagic.com?
Oh, I bet that was taken. Jeez, I got Dr. Tom's all over my keyboard.
Oh. Yeah, me too. I got it all over myself. I was putting it on my, what are these called? On my quads?
Yeah.
On my lats? Yeah, whatever.
Lats. There you go.
Yeah, they're all tight. Not anymore. Because they got rubbed by Dr. Tom. A lot of people don't know this. Dr. Tom actually went to Johns Hopkins.
Yeah. Johns Hopkins School of Flavor. He's a real doctor.
So this is good stuff.
Favorite podcasters, you asked me.
And I was just trying to kill time to say it's Tucker Carlson. He's like kind of the head guy right now in the political sphere. He made a mistake. He made a big mistake. He did an interview outside of his own circles. Now, a lot of people would be like, well, that's what we're supposed to do. Talk to other people. No, we're not.
No.
At this point, I want our propagandists to radicalize our own people even further. I don't want them to put themselves out there to some fucking New York Times journalist only to be caught in a gotcha moment. Now, he's from media. He should have known better, but he did it anyway. And he failed. And it looks bad.
You've been
Let's roll the clip on Tucker Carlson. While you're doing that, Dunk says, I was watching on YouTube, but it wasn't the same chat, if you know what I mean. Nope.
Yeah, guys, you don't know? Well,
no, I meant nope, it's not the same chat.
Oh, it's not the same chat.
No, we're a lot crazier here.
I love our people on YouTube. If you ever feel you want to take the plunge and join the Rumble chat, it's uncensored, and they're a lot more extreme than we are on the show.
I'll give you an example. What my baby mama hoe-ass says, have you lost sensitivity in your peen? Try jerking with a handful of Dr. Tom's extra spicy rub. You'll feel that shit, I guarantee it.
It's also more degenerate. Here's the Tucker clip.
You've been talking on your show about whether Trump is the Antichrist.
Pause.
I have not said that.
I'm just going to assume, yeah. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
On your show, the day after Easter, you noted he did not put his hand on the Bible during his swearing-in ceremony as president. you said, and I'm quoting, maybe he didn't put his hand on the Bible because he affirmatively rejects what's inside that book. And then on a recent show, you went further saying, here's a leader who's mocking the gods of his ancestors, mocking the God of gods, and exalting himself above them. Could this be the Antichrist?
I actually did not say, could this be the Antichrist?
Pause.
Here's a leader.
Are they at her place or at his place? Because he's got the wooden walls and stuff, too. Did he let the enemy into his own home?
I believe so.
Okay, so
And that could be her home, but I doubt it. I'm sure he brought her over there.
Yeah. Donks nailed.
You say the
nailed
wood
it.
walls. That's what his studio looks like. But
Yeah, I
That
mean
could
the
be his
doors
house.
weren't wooden, but there was glass in it. But anyway, I back up just a smidge because I stepped on it. I want
say
everybody
wooden
to.
doors.
Huh?
Say wooden doors.
Maybe.
Christ. Here's a leader who's
Yeah,
mocking
back
the
it up
gods
some
of his
because I
ancestors.
stepped on it. She's asking him, "Did you say
And
this?"
here's a
I
leader
didn't say
who's
that.
mocking the gods of his ancestors, mocking the God of gods, and exalting himself above them. Could this be the Antichrist?
I actually did not say, could this be the Antichrist? Here's a leader who's mocking the gods of his ancestors, mocking the God of gods, and exalting himself above them. Could this be the Antichrist?
Whoopsie daisy.
Who knows?
Now the thing is, that's not even that big of a deal.
It's not.
But you were just made to look silly.
You
Why?
were just made to look silly.
Oh, because you invited the devil into your house. You invited the vampire in. It's not even a big fucking deal, but you just got caught accidentally in a lie. Now, how could you have avoided that, Tucker?
Take this portrait of a single cloud.
Nice. You could have not. You could have not spoken to the enemy. These look. And I think he knows this. This is why this is fucking weird, right? Of course he knows that any interview he does with the New York Times, especially now more than ever, is not going to be done to ever paint him in a positive light.
He had to have known that.
Had to have. Playing with fire, dude.
But I'll also say this, not necessarily in his defense, but look, when you make a living of talking, maybe you don't remember everything you say.
It happens to me all the time.
If you talk enough, you're going to contradict yourself.
Yeah, but like I said, this really isn't that big of a deal.
It's not that big a deal.
I don't believe I ever said that. I don't believe I didn't say that. In fact, I know I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I would never say that. Plays the clip. He said that. So what? So he said.
Well, I don't think
could
they
it be
played
that?
it in the middle of the interview.
No, I know. I understand that. I'm saying just on face, like.
Yeah.
I mean, I watched that when he did say it, and I wasn't like, oh my God, what? Did you just say that?
He lied.
I didn't change my demeanor whatsoever. I was like, yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it kind of does fall into that category a little bit. But when it's put in this context, it looks bad. It looks
Who's
bad, Tucker.
mocking the
You could have
gods of his
avoided it.
ancestors, mocking the God of gods, and exalting himself above them. Could this be the Antichrist?
I
No, he didn't
believe
say he
every
was.
word that man just said.
He didn't
Because
say
it's-
he was, but it's not the point. The point is, why would he ever put himself in this position?
Yeah.
First of all, I don't know who the fuck this woman is, and neither does anybody else of significance. Nobody does. But anybody that's a fan of hers was never going to watch an interview with Tucker Carlson and go, you know what, I like him now. Because that's not her motive.
Right.
It's never these people's motive. Don't talk to the enemy. Well, we need dialogue. No, we don't.
But also the inverse of that is true as well.
How
right?
so?
People who hate Tucker aren't going to... I'm sorry, people who like Tucker and then see that clip, see this, aren't going to go, well, now I don't want to watch Tucker.
Right.
It does nothing except paint
You
you,
know-
as a bigger...
And on that point,
Yeah.
anybody that likes and watches Tucker's show regularly, I catch it very often. I'm a semi-regular listener. I would have never known that interview with the New York Times existed
Right.
because it wasn't on Tucker's network. And you know what I don't subscribe to? Anything from the New York Times.
He had to have known. Don't
What a
communicate with Jewish journalists or reporters.
Well,
Once again, not your friend.
but wait, there's more.
Oh.
We've got another clip of just her reacting weird.
If they don't matter, that's the language of genocide, which results, and this is the lesson of the Holocaust, in genocide itself. And it has. So the lesson for me, really, watching all of this, is that this can happen in civilized countries. In all human beings, there is the capacity to ignore the evil right in front of you. And my point is, it's
Thank you for the
happening
follow,
right now.
Libre77.
And my job, to the extent I have one, I don't really have a job, but I just want to remind people that we're all capable of that, including me, and that we're watching it right now. And if you think that Nick Fuentes is a greater threat to other human beings than Ted Cruz, I would love to know how.
I can imagine people hearing this and thinking you are soft-pedaling Nick Fuentes. You are apologizing for Nick
I'm hardly
Fuentes.
soft-pedaling Nick Fuentes. I'm
Journalist,
trying to
liberal
awaken
speak.
people to...
Straw man.
But again, this could have all been avoided by just not talking to a person that nobody's ever heard of, or would nobody. This is like me.
You're only helping her.
Yeah, this is like me trying to get on Theo Vaughn or Joe Rogan. Why would they ever do that?
Yeah.
It's not going to benefit them whatsoever. It's only going to benefit me.
Right.
I how could you be that dumb, Tucker? How could you be that stupid?
Because I'm fucking stupid.
Get your shit together, man. Fuck. But yeah, as far as the second part about the Fuentes Ted Cruz thing, yeah, he's right. It makes total sense. Nick Fuentes doesn't have power to vote on a war.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Send us to a war.
But
use government power to
spend all your money
to bring in your foreign replacements.
Yeah.
Spend all your money.
But it's so vile to this woman that comparison is ever made. Yeah.
No, just don't do it. Just don't talk. Don't talk to journalists, and definitely don't talk to Jewish journalists.
You know, it's
Don't
been.
do
We'll get to this in a little bit, but it was May Day yesterday, which apparently is a big deal for communist homosexual trannies. Damn it, I hate when I step on my own lines. Communist transsexual trannies. No, that's not it. Communist homosexual trannies. And it's usually supposed to be a big deal, but it's not.
Commusexual homeless trannies?
Yeah, a bunch of faggots in masks.
Oh.
And you can say that on YouTube, right? So, I mean, I said faggots and masks. I didn't just say faggots. So, they've got this rule in Antifa, right? Black bloc, whatever. That you don't talk to these journalists that you don't know. You really don't talk to journalists at all.
Yeah.
You know? And there's a reason for that. Because you're always going to look like a stupid
Sorry. Go ahead.
You're always going to look like a fucking retard. You'll never be painted in a good light. Now, these people can't help it. They'll sound stupid ordering at McDonald's, but the thing is, the reason they do that is so they can't have evidence against them, you know. But two, because they know that anybody that talks to a reporter is just going to come across as an idiot. A useful idiot. A useful communist idiot. And that's why they don't do that. And that's the exact reason. And these people are dumb. Right? And I would call Tucker smart. He did an interview with the enemy.
That was dumb.
Very dumb.
Foolish mistake.
So
do we want to play the whole thing?
Yeah, so we'll just jump around on this. This is May Day in Chicago. It's these people that don't have any influence whatsoever and are paid to rally on behalf of their masters. They're of no threat whatsoever. A lot of people are afraid of them because they're able to come together in large groups and cause chaos. What nobody will tell you is there's one simple trick: is shoot them in the fucking face and they'll be dead.
They have a weakness.
Yeah, they can't do that anymore. They're like zombies, you know?
Yeah.
They're like a werewolf that needs a stake through the heart. You just got to shoot them in the fucking face and they'll fucking go away. But you just keep saying, government, government, government. Call them terrorists. Call them terrorists and do something. It's not going to happen. So I just wanted to lightly touch on May Day and say these people are easily defeated. You know, like they'll put out videos a couple times a year of them training at the range.
Yeah.
You outnumber them 1,000 to 1. It's not a fight. It's not a big deal. Don't worry about these people. If you're dumb enough to go there and like try to interview them or be like, look at these dummies, look at these communists, they look stupid enough on their own. But if you're ever attacked, one simple trick, just murder them.
Until we're
in
able to get
self-defense.
posses together, which, you know, hopefully we will.
That's later. That's way later
That's
stuff.
later. So for right now, we acknowledge this. Caveman with the big 5.
I've never heard of this.
Check out Antifa 14 words for some mega lols. Okay.
Here's another trick real quick. Let's look that up. Here's another little trick. You can play it cool, right? If you happen to be around them. Let's say you're in Ontario, Canada, right? And you're in this other country, not in the United States, but you're in Ontario, Canada, and there was an Antifa rally, you know, like on May Day. And you just happen to be around, like you saw some of the people, what they were wearing, you know, while you were out and about in Ontario, Canada. And you're just like a tourist or whatever. So you stop into a bar later and you go to the bathroom to pee and you walk in and you go, oh my God, that person that's also in this bathroom urinating is wearing the exact same clothes as that person I saw saying, all white Canadian families need to be destroyed and replaced and should be killed violently, right? Like you run into this person in this bar in Ontario, Canada. You could just stab that person to death and it would never be a problem. It would never be a problem on society ever again. The burden would be done. You wouldn't even have to, if you were in Ontario in a bar, you wouldn't even have to stab this person to death. You could grab their face and smash it into the urinal that they have in Canada. I think it's shaped a little differently than the United States because you wouldn't do this in the United States. That'd be illegal. But you would just smash their face until they're dead into a urinal. And you go, that's the death you deserve, you fucking communist piece of shit. Anybody can find these people. They're not scary. They're not dangerous. They're easily defeatable. That's May Day, everybody. That was yesterday. Oh, the scary communist distraction. Easily killed in Canada. IKC. EKC. Don't do that here. That's illegal.
Here's the Antifa 14 words.
Oh boy, you read this. I'm gonna have a chuckle.
Personally, I'm Jewish. I'm a trans woman, and I'm queer, and those are related. I think that's what Caveman's referring to. Let me know if that's not, and I got the wrong thing. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the Antifa 14 words. Personally, I'm Jewish, I'm a trans woman, and I'm queer. And those are related.
I'm going to skip the Australia anti-Semitism report. I feel like we've focused too much on that anyway. Unless you want to read that article on your own.
I could do a quick reading. I mean, it's kind of the...
Okay, let's do it. Australia Yeah.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm just reading it while I'm just filling time while you're pulling up the article.
Oh, okay.
So Australia has had they filed like an anti-Semitism report after the Bondi Beach massacre, where I guess some Australian men did like a mass shooting, and the government, because of this, said, you know what, we need to do something. There's a big problem in this country. And that's Australian men. Damn it, totally Australian, despite the name sounding like they're not from that country, doing wacky things. We've got to keep Australians from being anti-Semitic in the wake of the Bondi Beach shooting. So we're going to need to pass a law. Let's not pass a law saying these Australian men with strange names shouldn't be Australian anymore. Let's not do that. Let's do something else instead. Let's go a little radical and let's pass some sorts of anti-Semitism bills.
Is it this one I got pulled
I
up?
don't know. Jewish agency nope. High threat level ahead of. Yeah, that's probably it. Yeah, report finds. Yeah, I have no idea what I was talking about. I was just blustering.
Okay.
I think I'm right though.
I believe this is.
I'm
what
gonna
you were,
use the restroom. You read that.
Jewish agency warned of high threat level ahead of Bondi's shooting. I'm sorry, of Bondi shooting, the Bondi Beach, not Pam Bondi. Yeah, I know. He said boo and walked away. A Jewish security agency warned that the security alert level was high ahead of the Bondi Beach shooting, a landmark royal commission has found. The commission, Australia's most powerful form of public inquiry, was announced in January, 3 weeks after two gunmen opened fire at an event marking Hanukkah at Bondi Beach, killing 15 people. The interim report by former High Court Judge Virginia Bell also gave 14 recommendations, including prioritization of gun reforms and extending the policing arrangements for Jewish high holy days to other Jewish parents as well. Is this what we were talking about?
Sure sounds like it.
Prime Minister Anthony Albanese said a National Security Committee meeting had agreed to implement all of Bell's recommendations.
Every single one, huh?
All of them.
Just without question.
All of them. Push them through.
Yeah.
Push them through. You could tell it's foreign. On 14 December. No. On December 14th last year, a father and son duo armed with rifles and shotguns targeted a Sunday afternoon event at a Bondi Beach park.
Oh, no. How they even get the guns? That's terrible.
Terrible. Saeed Akram, 50, was killed by police at the scene of the shooting, and his son, Naveed Akram, the other alleged attacker, was critically injured and later transferred from hospital to prison. Yeah, those sound like native Australian names.
Yeah. With the Jews targeted in Australia by Australian men really need extra protection from those same Australian men. Because there's probably more of them in Australia. It's a racist country that brings up racist people, and anti-Semitism is rife amongst your average, everyday Australian men. So I'm glad that they're going to pass these.
Sorry, I was looking for it.
I'm glad they're going to pass these sweeping laws, to prevent Australian men from doing this ever again.
Because it's the Australians.
Of course. It's said right there in the article.
Saeed Akram.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sounds like an Australian name
That's
to me.
That's a Melbourne name.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was
No, it's very common.
Queensland? Is that a place in Australia?
Nailed it.
Queensland?
I just try to think, when I'm trying to think of random places in Australia, I try to think of the old Outback Steakhouse menu. That's a Toowoomba name, eh? Oh, yeah, down there at the Toowoomba Beach.
Dude, sometimes I question, like, our settlers in America settling in some of the places they did back then, like Arizona. You stayed in Arizona. But then look at, you ever seen a map of Australia and how like 90% of it is uninhabitable?
Oh,
and
yeah,
their
yeah,
highways, because you can't live in most of the country. They literally just live along like a semicircle around the entire island.
I've always wanted to visit, not anymore. Don said pull up the actual report. It's all in bullet points. Is that in the same article? I just forwarded what you had sent, Don.
Did you? Where?
The article. What you see is
article.
what I forwarded. That's all I have.
You forwarded to him. Okay.
No. He posted it, and I forwarded it to. Where did you find it? Did I not put it in the show page?
I don't think this is the same thing.
Oh, hang on a second. Hang on.
It's not on the show page.
Let me fix that.
It might be on our TFD. Nope.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna get it pulled up, guys. We're working. All right, we're working on it. It's coming.
No.
No.
Hold on.
Oh,
here we go. Okay, I'm gonna put it to the show page. It'll be the most recent one. But we do got to go back
Got it.
because I want to cover the Wrigley Field opening day too. That seemed to be a hot topic.
So we're going back to that after this.
After, yeah, let's go.
Got
Yeah.
it.
So
Got
let's look up these bullet points. And sorry for the hiccup, folks, but actually that wasn't that bad.
It wasn't that bad.
You know, I'll
Nobody cares.
rewatch the show once every blue moon or so, and I'll go. That time I thought I had a really long pause and it was uncomfortable. It was never that bad. Never that bad. So yeah.
Okay, this might be hard for you to read.
On April 30th, on 30 April, on 30 April,
On 30 April.
on 30 April 2026, Commissioner Virginia Bill ACSC presented to the Governor General, Her Excellency, I can't read that part, Honorable Sam Moiston AC, the interim report of the Royal Commission on Anti-Semitism and Social Something.
Cohesion.
I got that MTM cash out thing
my
in front
bad.
of it. Social cohesion. The interim report examines the circumstances surrounding the anti-Semitic Bondi terrorist attack on 14 December 2025. Term of reference C, and considers any other issues requiring urgent or immediate action. It contains 14 recommendations. What are the recommendations?
Here's recommendation 1.
Recommendation 1.
The procedure. Nope, that's British. Go ahead, continue. Do the
Recommendation 1. Now I'm going British, you fuck. The procedures adopted by New South Wales Police in respect to Operation Jewish High Holy Day. Oh, no, that's what they called it. In respect of Operation Jewish High Holy Days, in America, they would have called that Operation Eagle Claw.
Right.
But in Australia, Operation Jewish High Holiday should apply to other high-risk Jewish festivals and events, particularly those that have a public-facing element.
What a stupid operation name. Could have gone with Crimson Dreidel or
Oh yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Operation
Sandy Pass. It was a beach. Get it? Recommendation 2. Having regard to the significance of the role of the Commonwealth Counterterrorism Coordinator in providing counterterrorism leadership, the Commission recommends consideration to be given to making the Counterterrorism Coordinator's role full-time. Okay. Recommendation number 3. If the Australia, New Zealand... Wait a minute, those are two totally different countries.
Yeah, what the hell?
Does that make it 6 eyes? It's a 5 eyes reference. Is New Zealand one of the 5 eyes? Can't be.
I don't know what the 5 eyes are.
Oh, don't look into it.
Really?
So all the 5 eyes is it's like the United States, Germany, Britain, Australia, and probably Israel. And it's just all mass surveillance targeted against their citizens. They just share and communicate anti-terrorism information. That's the 5 eyes.
Unbelievable.
What my baby mama hoe ass since $5. He says, you call that a knife? That ain't a knife. This is a knife.
Good old Dundee reference.
Shout out to old Pat, what's Captain? Paul Wagner. No. Different guy. Operation Werewolf.
Paul Hogan.
Yeah. It's not Pat Hogan?
Nope. Pretty sure. Here, I'll look it up.
No, you're right. It's Paul Hogan. Okay. Recommendation 4. The counterterrorism handbook should be updated promptly. So they're updating all this stuff. Guys, this comes back to something we talk about all the time. You could just kick out the people that do this stuff. But they're not going to do that.
It's that simple.
No.
You don't have to update anything.
Sorry, Australian man. This is your fault.
Only thing you have to update is your policy on who you bring into the country, which should be no one. No one anymore.
The counterterrorism handbook should be updated promptly and then at least every 3 years in coordination with updates to the counterterrorism plan of the triennial Yeah, it's cheating.
Triennial?
That's cheating. Triennial?
Yeah.
Triennial review. Recommendation 5.
Every 3 years.
Every 3. That's they already said that. That's redundant.
Yeah. Well, that's why they put triennial.
They should have picked one of the other. Recommendation 5. The answers should provide direct advice in the form of a written and or oral briefing at least annually to National Cabinet, including, as appropriate, advice on the ANZCTC activities. To use the ANZTCT Activities Special Fund and National Counterterrorism Challenges and Priorities.
I really hope recommendation number 6 is pick better acronyms for your intelligence agencies and policies and stuff like that. Pick better names. Pick better acronyms. You know how we do it in the U.S.? 3 letters. 3 letters. Max. Unless it's NASA.
Well, that's fake and gay. Caveman sends $2 and says, only thing that should be updated is their life insurance policy. And Don Jolly says New Zealand is in the Five Eyes. I didn't know that. It sounds fucking gay.
The 5 Eyes.
Why would New Zealand be in the Five Eyes? Are they part of? Is it New Zealand is one of the Five Eyes, or is it New Zealand / Australia one of the Five Eyes?
Oh, do they count them as one?
They should.
Yeah.
It's fucking New Zealand.
It's New Zealand. What do you have?
Hey, remember that time that those New Zealanders, jumped into that battle, that America was in? And they were like, they really fucked shit up. And people were like, man, those New Zealanders are real badasses.
Yeah.
Or do people go, hey, did you see Lord of the Rings or Game of Thrones? Yeah, it was filmed in New Zealand. Real pretty country.
That's it. That's all you have.
Where are the Maoris from?
Like Taj Maori?
No, the Maoris, the people that do the stupid haka dance.
Oh.
That's New Zealand, right?
Aren't they Samoan? Let's see. Where are
Well, they're
the
gay.
Maoris?
Fuck you. Sorry, Maoris. I didn't mean that. I also didn't mean to steal your country. I'm going to give you a bunch of parliamentary seats
New
so
Zealand.
you can scold me.
Yep. Maori.
Maori. This has got to be getting annoying to people. All right, let's keep going with the recommendations.
Oh, shit. Where'd it go? Here we go.
Recommendation 6. I'm not fucking reading all that like that.
Yeah, fuck that.
Should review the joint counterterrorism teams of the report to be submitted. This is just like somebody's like, just fucking write a report.
Yeah, this is getting
Chop
boring.
it into 7 things, 8 things, 9, whatever. And make it, just make it one thing, but just keep separating it for no reason and just finish the assignment, please.
Yeah.
Just say you'll protect Jews more than your own people.
Simple
Just
as
say that. I didn't know there was so many Jewish folk in Australia. Apparently, of the 10 that were there, 4 were attacked on Bondi Beach that day. All right, we got to move on. That's too much.
Yeah. Ugh.
Quick video. Alex Rosen, the guy who goes after, we've been trying to get him for a while. He comes around from time to time. We just got to...
We'll get him.
We got to get him at the right time when he's here chasing.
On the show, not like attack him or something.
Yeah,
we're
no,
trying to
no,
get him
no,
on
no.
the show in the studio.
Earlier I was like, it's, not all Jews are bad people. And I got some backlash in the comments. And I'm like, look, Alex Rosen. Yeah, I like him. How's that?
How's that?
How's that?
What do you think of that?
See, it's fine. Anyway, he got his X account hacked. There's a video of him explaining why he was such a retard, which I appreciate. He's like, look, I'm an idiot, but I need it back, right? So a lot of people are petitioning Nikita Bear, which is like X's, fuck, I hate saying X because of X's, Twitter's. What sounds better?
Twitter.
It's X's director of whatever. It's Twitter's director of whatever. Yeah, Twitter sounds better. Elon, you're a fucking retard. He's also in court right now, sounding like a retard. Anyway,
Ooh.
He got hacked. They took his account, and they're trying. Him and a bunch of other people are trying to get it back. So let's hope that Alex Rosen gets his pedo hunting channel back, because he's doing the Lord's work, even if it's not our Lord.
All right, what's up, guys? So, unfortunately, the king catfisher himself got fished. I was under the impression that X sent me an email saying that I got 2 copyright strikes for posting a mugshot and charging.
Rick and Morty poster, bad look.
Yeah, it's not.
Bad look.
He's probably in a pedophile's house right now. And that's why that's
he's standing on someone he busted.
Yeah. That would make more sense.
Yeah.
But pedo recently got convicted and charged. So I was dumb enough to put it in my password. As much as I make fun of boomers and everybody else, I was the one that acted like a boomer. Yeah, I guess I act like an 11-year-old and an 80-year-old online. It's a wide range of things. But either way, I'm locked out of my X account with 480,000 followers. This means that a huge account I put a lot of work into is no longer in our possession, and a lot of pedo exposure is no longer going to happen as long as this Indian or whoever else took it has the account.
Did you say Indian?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah. Also, I'm going to go back on what I said with the Rick and Morty poster. Bad look. It's 2 Rick and Morty posters. He's got to be in a pedophile's house.
I thought it was just one, and it looked like 2.
No, they're
Did
blowing
they move
differently.
independently
Yeah,
of
those
one
are
another?
vertical posters.
That's not.
And
his
I could
house.
only. Okay, and the third poster is a Minecraft poster. This must be
that's
some Redditor's house.
Yeah, he went there. He busted a predator. And then somebody's
Cops
like,
are in the other room arresting the
that's
guy.
what happened. He's probably tried to post the video. He's like, what the fuck? I don't have access to post the video of this bust.
Yeah.
And that's when it hit him. Unfortunately, it's still a poor choice of where to shoot that segment.
Pick another wall. Well, ooh, what if that's the best wall in there?
It's not whaling. Yeah, the other wall it would just get him flagged. It's like, I can't. This is the only one.
So I need everybody to go share this video, tag Nikita Bayer and Elon Musk.
That guy.
Let them know that I lost access to the account. The phone number they can reach me at is 832-723-6937.
Write that down.
And the email
Write
they
that
can reach
down.
me at is PPOACHERS3, ppoachers3.
No, we're going straight for his phone number. Be like, hey, bud, sorry about your account.
Or the email that is on the account already, which...
Hey, man, sucks your account got stolen, but hey, next time you're in Arkansas, why don't you...
Yeah, we should be like, hey, really sorry to hear about your account, but you're in our neck of the woods a lot, and I've noticed this neighbor a few doors down, real fucking piece of shit. You might want to check him out. Anyway, while you're here doing that, come in for an interview. Come sit in.
Come hang out.
We'll spread the word. We'll spread the word to our 29 people watching to petition Nikita Bayer to give you your account back. Hopefully he's already got it back. This happened earlier today, I think.
Hopefully.
This says instead what my baby mama hoe ass says, instead of going to meet a child for sex, Rosen was caught trying to meet a 106-year-old hospice patient Pajit woman for sex.
Jeez.
Huh. I don't think she'd have a Rick and Morty poster.
I don't think. Yeah. No, I don't think she'd be on Reddit.
I don't think Indian women live to be that old ever.
No, they get hit by trains much earlier than that.
Have you seen okay, so trains and electricity has always been the bane of the Indians' existence. But have you seen the latest one of they drown all the time too? They're constantly jumping into water that they can't get out of.
Oh, yeah.
And there's plenty of people filming, nobody there to help. It's the strangest thing. I don't know. But bring them on in. We need them for our tech support and programming our AI models that will eventually replace their jobs. And now we're just stuck with them.
Yeah.
The good news is, though, India has over 1 billion Indians, I think. And look how fast they're just wiping themselves out due to not understanding electricity. I feel like the problem in the U.S. might solve itself.
If you want to protect your neighborhoods, you want to protect your town, your city, start laying out more exposed wires.
And kiddie pools.
Kiddie pools. Just a foot of water. They don't know how to get out of it.
But yeah, that's been a recent thing. I saw a video. I shouldn't laugh. It's not funny. There was a video. It was titled something like "The Ultimate Indian Death." It's like that David Allan Coe song where he has to correct the guy that it's not the perfect country and western song, but it's kind of close. And then he gives his own lyrics. So let me tell you the video that I saw in the title of it. It was Jeet shitting in street, slips on own poo and falls back and gets run over by a truck. It's disgusting. You're laughing at that. Now, that's not the perfect Jeet death by any means. There was no pool involved, and there was no train present. So I'd like to go back and correct this. Well, I was shitting in the streets, and I went into a pool to clean my... No, that doesn't work 'cause they don't clean their house. Hello. Anyway, I went to eat cow shit in the rain and drink pee. But before I could get to the train station in my elephant,
in my rickshaw,
I got electrocuted by a damned old power main. Anyway, well, my baby mama Hoass speaks directly to Alex Rose, and he says, "Hey, Alex, I noticed that you're in Palatka, Florida pretty often." I like how he writes this like Alex is reading the comments. You're in Palatka, Florida pretty often. Feel free to stop on by Jacksonville next time. I've got a few prospects, and I could use your skills to set them up. No police will be necessary. Exactly. Oh, and somebody points out, same guy, what my baby mama Hoass says, the sun has set on David Allan Coe. Rest easy, King. Write him down easy, Lord. Write him on down and leave word in the dust where he lays.
When did he die?
Like 2 days ago.
Oh.
But here's the thing. 86 years old. Legend.
Full life.
That's not
Memory
bad.
eternal. May you rest in peace.
Not bad. Now he's no longer a desperado waiting on a train. He's caught that train, and he's taking it to heaven. Don't cry, Jack. It's only Jesus coming. All right, that's all the David Allan Coe references I'm going to do. I wanted to get to something we were talking about yesterday. It's the gerrymandering article. Gerrymandering isn't a person. It's all one word. So we were talking about how the Supreme Court yesterday ruled. We were talking yesterday about how the Supreme Court ruled that
What the heck?
so many districts have been gerrymandered to essentially treat black people as their own like super voting block groups. And it was apparently really messing up elections because they were being treated as black people, not being treated as equals to everybody else. It gave them more voting power and everything. So the Supreme Court saw that and they go, no, you can't base your districts on there's this many black people that need extra representation. That's not how the United States works. Which a lot of people might be shocked by because it does seem like the United States literally works for black people. But that's why every now and then you can trust SCOTUS to just lay down the supreme law of the land and say, nope, not anymore. And somebody, I don't want to say who it was because I don't want to get it wrong, but I think that they're watching the show now. They said, even though that the Supreme Court ruled that, in fact, that was illegal gerrymandering, that none of these maps will be redrawn until after the midterm elections. And I said, I just read an article that said Alabama is already in the process of getting that done before the midterms. That's why we're bringing this back up today. There's an article about that. Red state governors moved to redraw maps ahead of midterms, after SCOTUS ruling. And one of those is, in fact, Alabama. Let's scroll this article.
Jeez. What the heck is this? What? Oh, read full article. There we go.
Yeah, zoom in on that. It's hard to see. Alabama and Tennessee have moved to redistrict their states amid a growing battle. It's not a battle anymore, motherfuckers. That battle's settled by the Supreme Court of the United States. A growing battle between Democrats and Republicans ahead of the midterm elections to see which party can grab more seats in Congress. The move from the states comes after Virginia held a vote to redistrict the state under Democratic control, but that has been blocked by the courts. I didn't know that. Apparently, Virginia is now run by an ex-CIA operative hell-bent on the destruction of white people in America. The Republican governors of Tennessee and Alabama called on state lawmakers to redistrict congressional maps after the Supreme Court ruled that race should not play a role in how congressional districts are drawn. Republican legislators may try to split up blue districts in both states, and they should be able to, according to the Supreme Court. Nope. We owe it to Tennesseans to ensure our congressional districts accurately reflect the will of Tennessee voters and not just a bunch of... said Tennessee Governor Bill Lee. Great name or bad name?
Bad name.
Billy.
Yeah.
Billy.
Don't make your full name a nickname.
Billy. Billy on Friday said in a statement after consultation with the Lieutenant Governor, Speaker of the House, Attorney General, and Secretary of the State, I believe the General Assembly has a responsibility to review the map and ensure it remains fair, legal, and defensible, and do whatever we can to keep blacks from being able to vote, because every time they do, it's in their own self-interest and not in the interest of anybody else. And why are they able to do that when the vast majority of them don't pay taxes, are felons, and leeches on the systems? Jesus Christ, why are we buying grape soda with SNAP money and EBT benefits? These people are fat enough as it is, and now their kids are going to be fat. And it's not like a father's going to be present to tell them, hey, you shouldn't eat that, and you should also be exercising. No, the fathers are busy selling dope, making records, and being in prison. Oh, sorry, I have the paid article. It gives you a little more.
And that's going to get that demographic. Darren, what's that demographic? Black people.
I listened to, I haven't done this in a while. I listened to a Jared Taylor speech at a college.
About the whites.
Yeah, let me tell you what is the problem. And he's just really great at laying it out. When you listen to Jared Taylor, you're like, yep. It really is way more simple than people make it. People make it really complicated. He's like, I believe that whites should be able to advocate for themselves. And if you want to participate in this failed experiment of mixing and integration, then by all means, you should be able to do that. But if I and people like me want to voluntarily segregate, that shouldn't be a problem either. And you're like, yeah. And then like all these college kids were able to ask questions later, and they just sounded like a bunch of idiots. And I'm like, did you listen to what he said? You're fully free to keep associating with these people, but you can't force other people to do it.
Right.
Sorry for going off on a tangent. I just wanted to suggest to anybody out there that if you don't know who Jared Taylor is, he's been around a long time, been canceled forever. If you really just want an easy, simplistic breakdown of everything wrong and how to make it right, you should listen to Jared Taylor, who doesn't advocate violence, by the way.
Nope.
In a way, he did say, I believe if the founding fathers were alive today, they would have a whole new declaration of revolution.
Yeah.
Well, what's revolution?
Bloodshed.
It's blood.
Yeah.
It's always blood. So anyway, I can't say he's totally nonviolent, but I appreciate the violence that he does.
And just
maybe encourage.
Just the common sense and laying it down as simply as he does, you know. Like you said, he's good at laying it down, plain and simple. It's not convoluted. He knows how to get to a point.
I like to be straight to the point.
We should get Jared Taylor on.
There's no reason in beating around the bush.
You think we could get him?
Well, I know, like, if he's showing up to these college campuses, he's probably getting a speaking fee. However, I'm sure he'd love to be introduced to our younger, hipper audience. Anywho, okay, another thing. Hakeem Jeffries. This is an article.
Okay.
Hakeem Jeffries is basically the black Muslim bald homosexual version of Nancy Pelosi now. In other words, if the House gets a majority of Democrats, Hakeem Jeffries, let me say that again, Hakeem Jeffries, everything Jared Taylor said was right, will be the third third in line for the presidency. I believe that's how that works. I could be wrong, but I think it goes president, vice president, speaker of the House. So I'll say it again. Hakeem Jeffries could be president if the Dems take the House back over and the president has a heart attack and the vice president is assassinated. I'm not saying that's going to happen, and I'm not encouraging it. You got to be careful with these people.
I don't even know who this guy is. Like, I heard him start being mentioned like a year ago.
Well, yep, that's about, yep.
Yeah. So just, they're playing.
Yeah, well, Nancy Pelosi's retiring, and they go, you know what we need? A black guy named Hakeem Jeffries to represent the Democratic Party in the House of Representatives. Anyway, he's getting in a little hot water, but I'm okay with it because I believe in the chaos and division his statements are sowing as to why we're incompatible with people like the people with the names like Hakeem Jeffries.
Yeah.
So he said Hakeem Jeffries denounces the Supreme Court as illegitimate. That's what happens when people like Hakeem Jeffries come into power. They question and subvert the supreme law of the land, which is set by the Supreme Court. Well, I'm sure when the Supreme Court has ruled on things like murder as many babies as you want, not a peep out of people with names like Hakeem Jeffries or anybody on that side of the aisle. But when they say you can't draw your election maps based on giving black people more representation than anybody else, because that's racism. Well, Hakeem Jeffries calls them illegitimate. Look at this face, folks. Look at this face.
That's your next president.
Yeah, that's 2090. That's what everybody will look like.
Ugh.
Yeah. Yeah. You got plenty of time, though. Vote your way out of it, guys.
Make a little note for me.
Wait.
I need the vomit react on the gift board.
Hey, here's the poster child of vote your way out of it. This guy right here. This is him. This is what vote your way out of it looks like in the year 2100. Below is my column on Fox.com. House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries declaring the Supreme Court illegitimate. It is a statement that is dangerous. All right. You seen my back? Saeed sent $10. He says, this has nothing to do with anything, but I was outside working in my yard and somebody drove by and yelled the N-word. I disappeared. I can't see it.
Oh, here, I'll read it. Thank you, Yuseen. We appreciate it. Look at that progress bar going up. I got to get back to work, and you're helping me out with that. This has nothing to do with anything, but I was outside working in my yard, and somebody drove by and yelled the N-word. And I quickly looked behind me to make sure I was safe. Too long didn't read. Get a job, Dick. I'm trying, all right?
This is your job.
I got to get a job.
This is your job now.
Ugh.
And here's why it'll work.
Now I don't want to do it.
We just got a Cash App donation. This time I was on top of it. Throw that Cash App thing up there.
Oh, yeah.
Now, I was told in the comments, it's the comment is for don't dox me. Also, is this tax deductible? Thank you for the $5 direct Cash App. No money given to Rumble, which makes me so happy. So thank you. I'll just say Frosty. Thanks, Frosty, for the $5 Cash App. Guys, you can send $5 Cash Apps. You can send, well, hell, however big of a Cash App you want. The notifications are currently on. Excellent. If the show's over and you're rewatching this and you go, I don't know these guys, I don't feel like following them, but they did say something that I like and I feel like giving a little tip to them, you can do this after the show, after hours, or you can do it right now. It's up to you. Oh, Thank you so much, Frosty.
The Stream Elements works that way, too.
The Stream Elements works that way, too. Yeah. But if you can't see the Stream Elements, there is a QR code. Ding, 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 ding. Right here. Okay, so let's get back to that article.
MTMLive. That is our cash tag. And
oh, yeah.
Thank you again, Yuseen. Thank you, Frosty. Appreciate you, brother. Oh, my bad.
Article. No, I don't care.
No,
that's fine. Give me that article, though.
You want the article?
Yeah. I'm
let me
going
give
to
you the
keep
article.
reading that. Dangerously moved beyond. Okay. The Supreme Court's decision in Louisiana versus Calais. I think how you say that. Calais? Well, those Louisianas are a bunch of Frenchies.
Kylie. I don't know.
No, that's Japanese. Took 36 pages to explain why Section 2 of the Voting Rights Act is about combating intentional racial discrimination, not allowing racial gerrymandering. However, the House Minority Leader, Hakeem Jeffries, wrapped it up in one word, illegitimate, which is, judging by his skin tone, what people called him when his father impregnated his mother and never came back from those Newports, from that Newport run he was making.
Damn it. I was trying to time something with your...
I saw this video, and it was... it's like the caption said, when you find out your son just got drafted into the NFL, and it just says, you see these black legs, and walking up to the door and knocking, and then like slowly like a gallon of milk comes down from his hand into the shot because he just went out for milk. Now he's back though, now that his son is a rapper, NBA player, NFL player.
Yeah.
You know, they're never scientists.
Yeah.
Astronauts.
Engineers. Productive.
House speakers.
Laborers.
Rusty Bungus tipped $5.
Rusty Bungus sends 5, and he says, here's 5. Appreciate you, Rusty Bungus.
I think you've got car repair, dude. I think you're ready to go.
I think I'm close. There we go. Yeah, with the money yesterday and everything, everything else will go to insurance.
Oh, yeah, you're going to need that. You can't drive illegally.
Yeah.
Unless you're Mexican.
Oh, I don't have a Mexican React.
We don't need one. They're not on my shit list.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just blacks and Jews and Hakeem Jeffries.
And Indians.
And Indians. And transsexuals. Oh, give me that tranny drop.
I got to add sound effects to that.
Anyway, we don't have to read any more of that article. It's getting late. Other than know this, undermining the court is subversion. And who can you count on to subvert our constitutional republic? Well, let's look at his APAC donations. Just kidding. We don't have to, but I guarantee it's pretty high. People like Hakeem Jeffries, fucking nice, that stupid name. They don't get into those positions by not playing ball, if you know what I'm saying. And if he wasn't going to be in the house, he'd probably be playing ball. Literally. Sports. Anywho, Spirit Airlines collapsed. Done. Gone. They blame
Hakeem
fuel
Jeffries,
prices.
$1.5 million.
$1.5 million? He's Speaker of the House? How weird. It's crazy. That's crazy.
It's crazy.
Oh, it's crazy.
It's crazy.
Shout out to Tommy.
Yeah.
Long time no see.
Crazy. A politician in
That's
America
high.
taking over $1 million from APAC. Crazy.
Yeah, there's a reason this guy's Speaker of the House. If you look at all these other senators and congresspeople, their number's high. That's a really high number.
And that's a really good photo of him. Just capture.
He just looks like it's like the
Goonies guy.
He looks like he would be marching in Selma next to like Martin Luther King Jr.
He looks like he'd be chasing after kids in an 80s
Hold on,
movie.
I didn't finish.
My bad.
And then later, raping prostitutes with him in a hotel room.
And that's gonna get that demo.
Anyway, I'm gonna call it. I hear tell you're gonna keep going.
Fuck. Yeah.
And
yeah, I'm gonna keep going.
You got this, dude.
Yeah, I know.
You got this.
I know. The thing
I
is,
am gonna go home and drink as much as I can, as fast as I can, and then hopefully wake up still drunk, so I actually enjoy working on a Sunday.
Okay. Nice. Hey, that's a good plan.
It's not a good plan. Farm equipment.
Oh.
No insurance. Now the Israelis know how to get me. Make it look like an accident.
Jeez.
Guys, if I die in a freak farm accident, it was the juice. You seen my backside sent? Let me just pull it up here. I'm going to lose it anyway.
You see my box Saeed sends $20. He says, I tried donating on those other options, and it turns out you guys get most of the money. I just now got done throwing up in my mouth. Love you guys. Keep up the good work or whatever. What the fuck?
I love that guy. I love that Arab.
Thank you for the $12 and Andrew Wilson, Tim Pool, who's that other dickhead from the FBI? Dan Bongino. They thank you for the other $8.
I was like, James Comey?
You seen?
Yeah, when I see his name and I picture, who's the fat rap DJ guy? DJ Khaled.
That's what you think when you...
Yeah, his name's You Seen My Box Saeed. Anyway. All right, well, I think you got this. I'm going to take off. Great show. Great being here with you guys. Hopefully, Nick, you have some good stuff to talk about. You know, here's my suggestion. Just be real, man. Just be real with them.
So just have a panic attack on camera.
Yeah.
Start slamming my head around.
No, listen to me. Listen to me. Have a panic attack on camera. Then talk your way through it to the audience.
Oh, okay.
This is what I'm dealing with. Don't be like, what do I do? Don't ask them. Just express your feelings. That's how the healing begins.
Speak from the heart.
No, speak from your mind attacking you.
Oh, okay.
And you're just kind of going to be like, this is what's happening. And then that internal monologue, you just make it external. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Yeah. And that will get you through the panic attack and endear you to the audience. I do it every Friday and Saturday.
Listen, pal, I appreciate the advice.
You're welcome.
But I managed to do this last weekend. Now, albeit I had the help of Don Jolly, our great producer, which, by the way, this is my crutch. I found a new crutch. Guys, if you want to join in on the call-in show.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, we forgot about that. I don't know if we've been plugging that or not.
No,
but
we
guys,
haven't been plugging
there we go. The
anything.
Rumblebot. Good job, Rumblebot. Join our Discord and call in the show. That is the link if you want to join in. I'm going to get Discord pulled up.
Yeah.
Right now.
And guys, when I leave, if y'all call in solely to shit on me, I'll totally be listening the entire time. So I'll hear it. All right. Guys, yeah, call in the Discord. Let's just call this. Well, I'm not going to call it the after show. It's your show. It's the same show, but you're here.
It's the after show.
It's the
I'm gonna
after
be
show.
honest,
Let's do some audience interaction.
I told you yesterday I'd have something planned. Honestly, I just worked on the new show backgrounds for next week. So that's what I did.
Well,
I
there you
didn't
have
plan
it.
an after show, but if you guys want to join in, I'm in the Discord now. Go ahead. Please
Just saw
help me.
that picture. Hey, do me a favor. Send that to me. I want to post
Send
it.
that? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right,
I'll send
everybody.
that over.
I'm going nighty-night. Oh, I'm going to leave the...
Yeah. Hey, toss it over here. Nice. All right. I'll get that later. No, I won't. It's going to die.
Yeah, I got to get it there. I know you're not going to.
I'll forget.
There's a key down here. Oh, to a car that doesn't exist.
Yeah. I might as
don't know
well
where it went, dude.
throw that. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I'll get it. I'll remember to get it.
All right.
Okay. Anyways, guys, here's what I'm going to do. Let me get my OBS pulled up here. Thank you so far to everyone who's... What are you doing?
I'm just dropping.
Good Lord. I'm trying to do a show over here. That's all right. You have a good night, bud. Have a good day at work tomorrow. Anyways, I'm going to get the Telegram pulled up here. Let's see what else we had planned for it. Oh, okay. I got something for y'all. Something I'm passionate about because I hate this fucking company. Give me 1 sec, guys. I'm working on it. Spirit Airlines. There we go. Here's a good one. Maybe I should adjust that screen. Spirit Airlines, also known as Mooley Air, is going away. Goodbye to Spirit Airlines. Travel plans upended as Spirit Airlines shuts down, leaving passengers scrambling for other options. I don't know if you guys have had the I'll say it sarcastically, the pleasure of flying on Spirit. It's not great. It's not great. And there's a surprising amount of white people that do fly on Spirit, but those ones obviously are not the problem that you're going to you're going to be trapped in a tin can with no escape because you're, you know, what, 2 miles above the ground. How high does a plane fly? How high does a commercial plane fly? I don't know. Terminal A at LaGuardia Airport sat unusually quiet Saturday morning. No lines at the counters. No Spirit Airlines staff anywhere. Just a sheet of paper taped over a cardboard sign. We regret to inform you that Spirit Airlines has ceased global operations. Now, that's crazy too. I didn't know they were all around the world either. I thought that was just a United States thing. Read the sign at Terminal A where Spirit operated in New York City. Yeah, Spirit, I'll admit, they had the cheapest flights. But the thing is, if you're flying with anything more than a backpack, it adds up. It's like Spirit Airlines, I shouldn't say is. Spirit Airlines was like the Metro PCS of airlines. Which, those of you familiar with Metro, there's no contract or anything. You know, you pay for the cheaper service. Now it's gone up quite a bit, but yeah, anything you want added on, except for the one thing you'd want, which is, what are those people? What are those people you don't want to fly with?
It's an N-word. It's definitely an N-word. It's definitely an N-word.
There's going to be plenty of those. There's always plenty of those. Well, not anymore. Here's why this is bad. Because now they're flying on other airlines. Now they're flying on other airlines, and it's going to get so much worse. Here we go. Ooh, okay. So we got a random G from You Seen My Box Saeed. Now, just to read the chat, there's an N, an I, and a G before that. Guys, keep that tower going. Keep it rolling. Let me see here. Yeah, so now that they're not flying Spirit, you could expect them to flood into other places. I mean, this is the reason why we need Carnival Cruises. Oh! And we got the letter E from Eugene as well. Thank you so much for the, let's see, $4, $2.40. Thank you so much, brother. And thank you everyone, really. Appreciate y'all. Oh, wait, another E. What is being spelled right now? We got a G. We got an E. Is that just a glitch? Was there a second E? There is. What is being spelled here? We're going to have to wait and see. Nagir. It's definitely an N-word.
It's an N-word. It's definitely an N-word. It's definitely an N-word.
Thank you so much, Eugene. Oh, with the double R. We got 2 R's coming in. Are those popping up on the... I think they should be... There we go. A G, 2 E's, 2 R's. It's an extended tree, guys. Oh. And it keeps on extending. I'm going to keep reading, though. Thank you for... Thank you for the $12. Well, like I said, the $7. We appreciate you seeing on this show. Always with the great comments. Always with the great Rumble rants. Thank you so much. But yeah, it's the reason this isn't good, right? I mean, it's cool. It's cool Spirit, the trash-ass company that it was is going down, but it's the same reason you need Carnival Cruises, so that you can get the better ticket at Royal Caribbean and not have to deal with them. You had that option before. This time it's, what is that now? The dollar with a F. Okay, hold on. He's spelling something out. I'm going to try to rant over it. I'm easily distracted. You guys know I'm a spastic retard. Look, it was easy. I'm going to use Carnival Cruises as an example. Carnival Cruises, you know they're packed with them. They're packed with the moolies. You don't go to that. You go to Royal Caribbean, or you go to, I don't know, some other cruise line. I don't go on cruises. I don't want to be trapped in a metal can for a week at a time. Although I'm sure it's fun if you drink and gamble. But in terms of airlines, yeah, now you got to worry about them flooding into your airline that you paid the more expensive ticket for to get away from that riffraff. You seen my box Saeed says an F, an A, a G with $5, followed by a second G. What could he be spelling? Nagir Fad. What would that spell? What would that spell? So yeah, kind of bad news, but you know, at the same time, Spirit sucked. Spirit sucked as a company. We got a $10 O. Let's see. What my baby mama ho ass, you forgot an E in there. So it's we've got GEERRR FAG G, a $10 O. You can't leave us hanging on the O. Unless this is some kind of like French word I don't know about. Girfagu. Girfagu. How does this get finished? Ooh. How does he finish it, guys? How does it get finished? I'll just wait. I'll wait. With a T. He spells nigger faggot. Thank you so much. You've seen my backside. And then Randy's starting another tree on the YouTube side. With another 10, he's just filling this bar up. That thing's going up. And I think with that, we might have hit the goal. Let me check. I think we got the goal. Let me look here. Going to my dashboard. Jeez, Rumble takes a lot. But let's see that plus that. We hit it! We hit the $180 goal. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. I'm going to be able to buy the parts I need. I'm going to have them shipped. Hopefully they get there by Monday or Tuesday. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm going to have a working vehicle this week, and I'll be able to get back to work. So, thank you so much, guys. Appreciate it. You seen with another Big 10 on top of it all. Sorry about that. I have a stutter, and it gets expensive sometimes. You seen... God bless you and your stutter. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you. We're over the goal. Anything else y'all want to send? Helps out a ton. Yeah, that's weird. It's I think you broke my Rumble dashboard for my analytics. Yeah, I think it's just broken. It's not updating any further. Thank you so much. Let's see what else we got for this show. Let's see. Texas executes James Broadnax? I haven't read this, but we'll read it together. How about that? All right? What do you think of that? We're going to read it together. I think that's a good idea. Texas executes James Broadnax for 2008 double murder despite innocent claims. On April 30th, 2026, Texas executed 37-year-old James Broadnax by lethal injection for the 2008 robbery and shooting deaths of Christian music producers Matthew Butler and Stephen Swan outside a Garland recording studio. That's interesting. Now, I don't know anything about this guy. I don't know what type of name. Broadno? James Broadna? I don't know what type of name that is, but let's play a guessing game just based on the crime. Robbery and shooting of Matthew Butler and Stephen Swan. Don't know their race either. Let's play a little guessing game, chat. I'll give you a minute. We need to bring this back on the show, too. Guess the race. Guess the race of who did this. I don't know. I didn't put the show together. I don't put these shows together. That's all done by Don Jolly and Vil Nomerly, and sometimes I throw something in there I want to rant about. Can we guess? Can we guess the race of James Broadnax, who was executed for robbery and shooting 2 people to death? I gave you all a minute. Let's keep reading now. A resurfaced 2008 jailhouse. Oh, let's see. Let me cut to that real quick. You see my back, Saeed, with the Big Ten says, I wanted to win. Okay, try that. Now switch back to the camera. My camera just not visible anymore. What the hell happened? Does that camera work? I don't even see that camera. You seen? I think you broke my OBS with all your with all your Rumble rants. Give me 1 sec. I got to get this figured out. Oh, come on. What's going on here? Hold on, guys. Bear with me. What the heck happened? Jeez, give me 1 second. Okay. Gave it the old Indian tech support, unplugged it, plugged it back in. What is going on here? Guys, I did not do this on purpose. I was ready to run a solo show. I thought I was doing all right, too. Okay, Brio. Properties. Come on now. Just work. There we go. All right, we're back. Sorry about that. I don't know how it crashed, but it crashed at a really good moment. We got 10... Whoa, where'd it go? I thought I had another Rumble ramp. There we go. You seen my box, Saeed, with the $10 says, I wanted to wait until Vil was gone and drop a bunch of letters that definitely don't describe his haircut. Boom! For those of you who don't remember what that word was, describing his haircut, it was Girfagot. I think it was a French word. Thank you so much, Yusin. I'm back. Sorry about that. Okay, let's see. Should have used Rumble Studio. I do use Rumble Studio, but the thing is, Rumble Studio doesn't allow me to do
Take this portrait of a single
shit
clown.
like this, or here we go.
Yeah, go to church, find Jesus. Like, I mean, why is everybody so horny?
At least I don't think it does. I use Rumble Studio as just OBS projects to it. Who cares? Who gives a shit? Is there not a producer on this show that's worth a shit? Fuck you, you see. I'm sorry. Fuck you, what my baby mama hoe has. Anyways, where were we? Oh yeah, we were reading this. We were reading there we go. Also, what the heck? My goals aren't up there anymore? Wow, that crash kind of broke everything. That sucks. Okay, anyways. Boom. Boom. Okay. Nope. Let's go back to that. A resurfaced 2008 jailhouse video showed Broadnax boasting about the crime, though he later recanted, and his cousin, who received life, recently confessed to being the shooter in a video. Broadnax's team raised racial bias in jury selection and evidence issues, but courts, including the Supreme Court, denied appeals. Victims' families welcomed closure after 18 years, calling him a cold-blooded killer. Now, that kind of ruins the surprise of the reveal on the race of the guy because it's racial bias and it's obviously not a Jewish guy. Let's take a look.
I decided to go hit a lick, you know what I'm saying? And one of the best spots is Garden.
No audio on this call?
Stay, you know what I'm saying? So
what the heck?
Caught him slipping. She ain't popped his. That's what it is.
Without as much as a blink, James Broadnex talks about how he took 2 lives.
Blank out, you know what I'm saying? And shot him. Like stumbled back, shot the driver. He hit the ground, you know what I'm saying? But he like leaned up like he was finna try to get back up. So I shot him in the head. Then his homeboy, I shot his again, you know what I'm saying? But he was still trying to run off. But I knew he was gonna die anyway, but just to make sure, pop, shot his.
That's what it was. It was a mercy killing. Because he knew he was gonna die, so just put him out of his misery. That's what it was. He was gonna die anyway, just put him out of his misery. Real nice. Hey, good on you. Good on you, Broadnax.
Like, you know what I'm saying, twice in the head or whatever. Me and my kinfolks ran their pockets. You know what I'm saying? He jumped in the driver's seat, I jumped on past the side, and we dipped out.
How much money did you guys get?
No, he had $2 in his wallet. You know what I'm saying?
Describing his life as, quote, hell, Broadnex says he has nothing to live for.
I don't want life.
You don't want life?
Pick one. If they don't, I will.
How do you feel today, Mr. Cummings?
I feel real bad.
Wow, the audio on this video is terrible. I don't know if you guys are listening on headphones. This is dog shit, and it's not on my end either. Good Lord, that's terrible. It just keeps going left and right, panning.
You know, I feel that was wrong what we did, you know. I know how their family felt to feel about it, you know what I'm saying?
So how do you feel now?
You know what I'm saying? I kind of regret what I did, but shit can't change. I know you was crying though.
What do you want them to know about you?
That was a really accurate statement right there.
You know what I'm saying? I kind of regret what I did, but shit can't change.
Can't change.
I know.
Now I'm sure he means you can't change what happened. That's probably what he means, but you can't change what's predisposed, what's destined to happen in your DNA either.
You was crying though.
What do you want them to know about you?
I want them to know I didn't kill nobody. I didn't kill her husband or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
But you do admit you contributed to it.
Yeah, I contributed to it, but I didn't kill him though.
Yeah, so you helped kill him.
Yes, sir.
What do you want to say to the families of the 2 men you killed?
Roast him.
Straight up.
Roast him. I'm glad he got executed, and I hope something went wrong with it. Now, okay. I'm looking at it now. Now I understand the next video. This is him grown up. And some coal burner is big mad about it. Here we go.
You know what? The comments that I've read, the people that have denied even looking at the facts of the case. Let me make myself very, very clear. I'm not gonna stop here. It's 8 o'clock. They just locked off his phone. And this might be the last night I speak to him. But if you guys want him to feel, because you hate him for something he said when he was taking the blame for his cousin, if you guys want him to feel how he feels, then take me. Take me.
Can we get a combo deal? Can we throw her in the mix as well? Please, guys.
Take me. Take me. Don't take him. Take me. That's how I know he never did it. That's how I know he never did it. I will stand outside wherever you guys need me and take me in his place.
Let's just take all 3 of them. Take all 3. What's her shirt say? A man who did not kill is set for execution in Texas. He admitted to it, all right? Whether he was technically the one who pulled the trigger or not, he admitted to it. You dumb bitch. You dumb bitch. Good Lord.
Because I'm fucking stupid.
What a freaking idiot. Ladies, whatever you do in life, don't burn the coal. All right? Don't burn the coal. Whatever you do. Let's see. Yep. Oof. Like Donk said, twofer. Get them both. Just get her out of here, too. She's not contributing anything useful anyway. You're dating a murderer. Nobody wants you. That's right. Get that trash out of here. Let's see. What else do we got? Royal Commission. Oh, that's about it. Guys, that was the show. That was the show. We did it. We got through it together. I thought it went pretty good. Minus the whole OBS crashing and everything, and my camera not working afterwards. Got it fixed. Yeah, appreciate you watching. Don, get that rant, not rant. Get that raid ready. Let's raid a channel. Let's raid someone. Guys, thank you for watching MurderTheMedia Live. I'm probably going to do a solo stream. Oh, what do I have going on? I'm going on Westford's stream, I believe on Tuesday. You guys remember the last guest we had, Mr. Westford. Awesome guy. He's one of the men behind Eternal White Boy Summer. Great all-white radio station. If you haven't downloaded that, download it on the Google Play Store. But yeah, I'm going on his show on Tuesday. And then sometime this week, I'm supposed to be on Blood Logos' channel as well. I hope that's still going to happen. We'll post about it on Telegram, so you can find me there. But that's it for the show tonight. Guys, it's been real. It's been nice. And if you haven't yet, find Christ. Good night, everybody. I got to get an outro, too. The fuck am I doing? I got to get an outro. Oh, and Tyranny number 1 with one last-minute Rumble rant. He says, for the car, thank you, Tyranny number 1. Appreciate you, brother. You guys have been a huge help. Thank you for the support. I'm going to get back to work this week. Good night, everybody. That's it.